Hi, I'm Tim Sherrills, and I'm going to be reviewing the Orange Micro Dark. Okay, the Orange Micro Dark is about 2 pounds, has three controls: volume, shape, and gain. Volume is volume, so you turn it up, the sound goes up. Shape, it controls all of your tones, and it controls your mid cut. And your gain controls how much distortion you have. Also on the back, you have an effects loop where you can have a send and return for your time affected effects like delay, reverb, and flange. And it can be a clean amp, but it's a lot louder once you start pushing the gain, because the gain is highly tied into the volume, which is probably the biggest flaw that I see with it. Is that with no gain on, you have no sound. But you add just a little bit of gain, you start getting your sound. So you have to kind of balance your controls to get your clean sound if you're going to push pedals or use it like that. If you're just going for the amps, distortion, and no effects, you can just rely on having to turn the knob every time you want to add your distortion. I think it's a good sounding amp. We'll put the shape in the middle, kind of give you the flat sounds it comes with, and this is about as clean as I can get it at about half volume. So it's pretty good sounding little amp on clean, but if you want to use the amp's distortion, it sounds pretty good too. I'm going to go ahead and turn the gain up to halfway and show you. I'm going to have to turn the volume down a little bit because they're tied together, and show you what it sounds like with a little bit of distortion. So it's got sufficient gain at just half volume, but if you want to play some metal or some thrash stuff or some hard rock with a lot of distortion, so you can go from clean to heavy in half a turn of a knob. So for $190, that's about what they're going for new right now. It's a fair priced miniature amp that is really small, about the size of a paperweight. Produces quite a bit of sound. It's very versatile. You can do all kinds of cleans. You can get hard rock tones. You can get some alternative tones. You can get some metal tones. And I think it's a good amp. And I would definitely recommend it for somebody who's tired of lugging around a 60-pound amplifier head. And I would also recommend it to somebody who's on a tight budget that just wants, a good sounding amp to put on their speakers and, have some fun. Great for bedroom volumes, great for jamming with the band, even great for live if you mic it up. So, very versatile, very good, very clean, very dirty. It's about everything you could ask for in an amplifier. This is Tim. Have a good one.